Mirror tools are used to copy the feature and geometry about a planar surface. The mirrored copy can be independent or dependent, so it can update with the original feature or geometry. The mirror tool can copy geometry, surface, curves, patterns, and datum features about a mirror plane. So here I have drawn a profile using the swept blend option. Now I'm going to use the mirror command to mirror this feature. Right now my mirror is not highlighted here. So I'm going to select the swept blend and click on the mirror command. Now my reference tab is highlighted red and it asks me to define the mirror plane. So you can select a surface or a plane as your mirror planes. This time I'm going to select my surface as the mirror plane. Select the surface here. Now you see the preview of my mirrored feature and give a check mark to it. This time I'm going to add swept blend also and select the mirror command, and I'm going to select this top plane here. Now you see that my mirror feature gets mirrored based on the top plane as a mirror plane, and give a check mark to it. In the next example, I'm going to mirror this hole and click on the mirror command and select this plane here and give a check mark. My options tab, I have an option called dependent copy, which is dependent on the original geometry which I have drawn. If I uncheck this and give a check mark to it, now select the whole one and edit the dimensions here. And I'm going to edit the diameter value to 50 and give a check mark to it. Now you see that my mirrored feature doesn't show any changes here. That is, it is not dependent on my original feature. If I give a check mark to this feature and give a check mark to it, and if I edit the same hole but this time with a diameter of 100 and give a check mark to it, now you see that my mirrored feature also attains the changes as it is fully dependent on the original feature. This time we have two options called fully dependent and partially dependent. If I give a check mark to the partially dependent, and I'm going to expand the mirror to here, and I'm going to edit this definition here. So let me extrude this as 20 and give a check mark to it. So with the help of the partial definition, I can able to edit the feature dimensions. Go to the options tab. This time I'm going to select the fully dependent with options to vary. And now if I click this edit here, I cannot see the edit definition feature and is not available. Only thing I can do is I can edit the dimensions in my sketch. For example, I'm going to increase this length value here. I'm going to increase the length value from 250 to a value of 500. Now you see that both of my feature is changed the value of length to 500. That is, it is fully independent on my original geometry which I have drawn.